Okay, so I'm here with Emma Collins and Bronagh Kelly of DCU's Style Society, the chair and vice chair. Last week they put on one of the best DCU events I've ever been at, the DCU fashion show. And you have both been involved in the fashion show before, right?
Yeah.
You were a stylist and you were...
I've always been a dresser.
How did your roles differ this year? Was it a big step up?
Oh, hell yeah. Like, even just... I always keep thinking to myself, like, even the fact we got to watch it just feels like such an honour. We've both been backstage, no idea what it's looked like before. You know, you see the highlight videos and stuff, but they don't show you the full thing start to finish.
I never thought that,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy we got to see it. Like,
Yeah, that was like
that was the cherry on top. Really.
Yeah, that was like the same with me. Like, I honestly thought that even if I didn't get chairperson, even if I didn't get on the committee, I wasn't going backstage this year. I was watching it. Like, and I'm so glad we just got the opportunity to.
And were you happy with how it went on the night?
Absolutely. Like, at halftime, I went to talk to my parents, and they were like, "How are you feeling?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's great. It's going really well. I'm delighted with it." And they were like, "You look so relieved." And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, very happy. I think it just couldn't have gone any better than it did. Like, realistically, like, everyone was just killing it. Like, from the lights to the people backstage to the models on the stage, like,
I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't go back and be like, oh, we could have changed this, or we could have done this differently, or God, did you see that? Nope, like, it was so good. Everyone just played through a blinder.
But to do that, you do need like a proper team. Like, it obviously can't just be the two of you. So what is the process like in picking a team like that, and like picking models, picking dressers, stylists, all that kind of stuff? Is that a hard process, or is it just pluck anyone?
It's very difficult.
I knew the answer to that before I asked.
Yeah, it's, I think, like, what we were really blessed with is the fact that we have a really good committee. Like, we're all really good friends, we all get on with each other, but I think that also comes with like kind of a no bullshit policy. Like, you're kind of able to call someone out. Like, Bronagh able to say, oh no, Emma, like, we shouldn't do it like that, or you can't say that, or we need to like we need to do it this way, or think about it like this. And I think that was with a lot of the committee as well. They felt like, okay, they were engaged in the fashion show in some way, so they were also able to come to us and kind of, you know, give us their opinions and stuff like that. The first thing was like the venue that we needed to plan, and that was back in June. We had to get that, and then it came to like the model auditions, model rehearsals, model callback, and then it came to like the stylists. Like,
That was about 25 hours of interviews and auditions.
yeah, it was just
seeing everyone once, like. So, yeah.
And I think the thing then that a lot of people don't realize is that we also had to do like an event every week.
It's
thing
not
every
just
week.
that.
It's not just that we could like be like, oh yeah, like this is our full-time job. It was like we also went to college.
Yeah.
We also, you know,
Work other jobs.
Yeah,
like-
work other jobs. Did this and ran other events. Like, literally leading up to the fashion show, we did 2 events every week. It takes a lot of work, and like without such a good committee who were able to like, you know, we were able to say our hands are going to be full with this. Can you guys take over? There was never an issue with that. They were just always like on the ball. Like, they were just fantastic.
The theme, life imitates art. Where did that come from?
That was Lily Finlay.
Lily Finlay, of course, like the actual drama queen, the diva herself. Like, we were like trying to think of one. I remember she was like, how cool would it be if we just like did like life imitates art? And we were trying to figure it out. And I was like, because I've been a stylist for the last 2 years, and I feel like sometimes the themes can be really broad, and sometimes when you're dealing with shops and when you're dealing with like new stock, and like obviously clothes are changing all the time, it's very hard to like encompass like one theme in like how many shops did we work with this year. Like, I'd say we even worked with more last year. Like, it's very difficult to like try find like a kind of a thread throughout. So I was kind of like, would it not work if we used, you know, a painting or a piece of art? And then it kind of came down to like Bronagh Kelly logistics, like was like, okay,
What's copyright here?
what's copyright, like actual media law on it. And like, then it was like Emma Murphy who did the amazing graphics, and I think we all kind of just tied in together. And I think from a styling perspective, it really allowed the stylists to have a bit more fun with it, I think, hopefully anyway. But yeah, and I think with the lighting with Rian and stuff like that, it was just like amazing to see it all like come together on stage.
And final question, personal highlights from the night of the fashion show, favourite looks or favourite moments, favourite shops, anything?
I just loved the whole of the Dublin Vintage Factory Boys Walk.
Oh, same.
Just everything, just the clothes went together so well. It went with, like, all of the looks went so well with the paintings they were put with, but that one especially, the whole thing was just phenomenal. Like.
Yeah, I'd also say like Dublin Vintage Factory was like, oh, it was amazing. But even like just like the hype, like I think when you're in rehearsals, like the models are kind of a bit like static, and like especially when they get up on stage, Jeannie Mac, they look like deers in headlights when we went up the first time, and the lights, and like I kept being like, you know, we were running things again and again, but like it just ran so smoothly on the night. And just to see like the girls come out and like strut their stuff, and like the boys come out and just like, oh, like we were just living for it.
They came alive. They properly came alive.
I think the crowd really helps with that, and you sold a
Yeah.
massive amount of tickets as well, so that all helped with the atmosphere. Yeah, it all came together really well and played to the theme really well, and I loved it.
Yay.
I'm you guys' biggest fan. So thanks so much for sitting down with me, and thanks for putting on a brilliant show.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
No worries.